Good morning, it's Barbara. It's damp and cold and foggy outside this morning. It's going to be raining all day. Wally says hi. Say hi, Wally. I could open the curtain there. There we go. So we got snow yesterday and now it's raining. And I don't know. We might not even walk the dogs. We probably will, though. Dennis just said, "We aren't sugar. We won't melt." He didn't really say that. He said the rain's supposed to end at 1:30. Looking a little washed out, but that could be because I don't have any lipstick on. I cleared the table, but look what we have. Puzzle. But tablecloth on top of it yesterday, and it worked beautifully. So we'll see. Maybe we'll keep a puzzle for Aura. We'll see. I picked one. I picked a lipstick. See if this helps. Otherwise, I'm going to turn off the light. But I've gotten so used to seeing myself on the camera, so to speak, with lipstick on. Yeah, I'm still a little washed out, but that's all right. I'm not getting up. So there you go. This is my Mary. The one I put on was my Mary Kay one, and it doesn't have. I don't think it has a color name. Could be Delight. Delicate? I don't know. AK-15. Anyway. Good morning. Thank you for joining me for coffee. It's a quiet morning here with the rain and everything, but everybody's up. One thing I haven't talked about in a little while is we are doing a make-along. If you are doing any fiber arts that is bringing you joy, please join our 2025 Joyous Make-Along. It's a year-long make-along, and we're just keeping track of things that are making us happy and bringing us joy while we're working on them. And there's a thread for that on the Flame and Fiber podcast Ravelry group. And I haven't been out there for a while, but there are wonderful things out there. And I guess my lips are bothering me. And I encourage you to show us what you're doing that's bringing you joy. At our last Zoom call, Paula was complaining about one of her projects was making her crazy. I'm like, Paula, that doesn't qualify for the Joyous Make-Along. One of your other projects will have to do because it wasn't bringing her joy. So if it's bringing you joy, please join our make-along. And we have prizes. People are offering prizes, and I guess in March I'll pick a prize. And one of the lovely people will send it for me, and it will be wonderful. Meanwhile, my entry into the 2025. Where's my hanger? Is my trove. My trove is definitely bringing me joy. You gotta be careful not to touch my lips. So here it is. I have been working on it. My arm is feeling a little bit better since I got the shot, and I've been knitting on it. So I think, no, it's all wrapped up in its yarn. Oh, here it is. I think that's where I was the last time I showed you this. I'm not positive, but I'm moving it so that now, next time, it will be the last time you saw it. But I am having so much fun, and the theme for this trove, for those of you who are new, is that every bit of this yarn I'm using, and this is my Christmas present from last year, the pink yarn, and all of the stripes are dyed by Megan, who she and I have been exchanging Advents for 5 or 6 years now. And the last 2 years, she has dyed my minis for my Advent, and these are all dyed by her. And I have one sleeve done. The other one's not done yet. But anyway, this is really bringing me joy. And I've been working on it while Russ and Pat are here. So that's my entry into the 2025 Joyous Make-Along. And I'm sure I will have others, but I need to post an updated picture in there and see what everybody else is working on. I know Marianne's making a trove. She had one for another make-along. She had won a pattern prize, and she had asked for the trove, so I knew she wanted to make that one. So I'm very excited. She's making a beautiful color combination, so go and check it out on the Ravelry page. So there are lots of fun things to see. People making gnomes and all kinds of, you know, comfort animal knits and all kinds of stuff. So check it out. And if your fiber art is bringing you joy, then please join us. And yesterday, I didn't tell you very much about Aura's birthday. Aura turned 94 on Valentine's Day, and she got a couple of beautiful bouquets, and she got a beautiful sweater from her brother and sister-in-law, and we had a really, you know, she had so many phone calls. Everybody called her grandson, her friends, her 2 children who weren't here, and yeah, we had such a good time. And I didn't really talk about it yesterday, and I guess I forgot. You know me, I have trouble remembering what I did yesterday. So you saw the puzzle. We've got a puzzle going here for Aura and Pat and Russ, and puzzles are so companionable. You just sit around and it gives you something to focus on, but you sit and talk about whatever you feel like talking about, and anyway, we always have more than one puzzle going when we go to the Outer Banks in the fall, although I don't know that we'll be doing that anymore. But there were always at least 2 puzzles going at all times. That's just a quiet, companionable way to spend a rainy day sitting around talking. I'm not a giant puzzler, so I'm sitting listening and knitting, so that works out great. Anyway, so yesterday, yeah, we walked the dogs. It snowed, and we walked the dogs. Hardly anybody at the park. Got rained on. The snow actually was snowing while we were there, and the snow was kind of wet, so it was a little bit stingy, but it was still actually snow. And now it's rain. But Dennis says it's going to stop in a couple of hours, so we'll be able to walk the dogs, and that'll be good because they like a nice walk. That's for sure. So yeah, we're having a lovely visit and spending some quiet time. Pearl is limping really badly today, and that's too bad because she's going to the vet on Tuesday. We'll drop her off, and when the surgeon can check her out, and hopefully we can get some time frame for her to have some of those pins and things that are in her leg removed, because we think that's starting to be part of the problem. So hopefully we can get her straightened out and things going well soon. And Aura had 2 different doctors order blood for her, so we are having a traveling phlebotomist come to the house tomorrow, and so she will be giving blood at home tomorrow. So there's all kinds of things you can get done at your house. Who knew? So that's all arranged, and that'll be good. And yeah. So we have a full week. I think she goes back to the eye doctor on Thursday. She goes to one of her doctors on Thursday. I'm not sure which one, to be honest. because she has both follow-ups for her eyes and for her cardiologist. So she's getting, you know, tune up. So she'll be good. I have got to start doing some work on getting taxes organized. I printed out the paperwork from the accountant I did. You know, he sent me this paperwork 3 weeks ago, and I haven't done anything with it. So I have to send it back, but I only have a month to get everything organized and together, so I really do need to buckle down and start doing my executrixing stuff. So, yeah. Time to go to work. Time to figure out how to get all the documentation I need to do the taxes, because I have taxes to do for my parents, for the trust, and for us. I got an accountant. But he can't do anything if he doesn't have any paperwork from us, so that's the work we have to do. So, go find my list, get started, make a longer list, work hard. I'll be happy when it's done. So meanwhile, yeah, so we're going to be puttering around here, working on a puzzle, knitting. We've been watching HDOnTap.com, the Farm Country Eagles. We've been watching them. They have been sitting through snowstorms. They're like Horton hatches an egg through the snowstorms, through the sleet and the rain, keeping their eggs warm. And we're not expecting to see any chicks for a few weeks yet. So they're sitting there just enduring the weather, keeping their eggs warm, but we watch them anyway. And yeah, so that's it. Meanwhile, yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well. Trying to think of what else I should be talking about, because Dennis says, oh, she never makes notes. Yeah, well, I don't. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. But I've been knitting, as you saw. I'm feeling good about that. And my arm isn't hurting very much. So it feels like my arm is getting better. And my back isn't aching. And I'm not having the pains that I was having last week. So I slept without meds last night. And I'm feeling good today. So that's all good. So I am on the mend. Whatever it was, it's gone. And unless it comes back, I don't intend to expect to go to see a urologist if I'm not thinking that anything's going on. So I'm just telling you now, so you can start telling me I'm wrong. But you were right about the shot in the arm, and I should have gone sooner to my doctor about that, because she was able to do something for me. So there you go. Meanwhile, please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.